Happy Wednesday, STN. We're halfway to the weekend, and if you need a little boost to get over that hump day slump, you're in the right place. I'm Ashley Ramirez, and this is your Wednesday High Five, where we bring you what you need to know this week. We have some STN updates and trending headlines, so let's jump in. The 5th annual 60-Second Horror Fest has officially kicked off, and this year the contest is sponsored by our friends at LumaFusion. The contest prompt dropped yesterday, so if you missed it, you can find it right here on our Instagram. Schools have until Friday, October 25th at 5 p.m. Pacific Time to register and submit their entries, and the winners will be announced on Halloween, October 31st. With over 40,000 students and growing, STN is on a mission to reach 10,000 followers on Instagram, and we need your help to get there. Reaching this milestone will allow us to bring you even more amazing content, resources, and collaborations. Plus, if we hit that 10,000 mark, STN will launch a huge giveaway at the end of the school year, but it only happens with your support. So tell your friends, family, and everyone in your program, let's hit 10K together. And now, some trending headlines this week. 45,000 dock workers from ports across the U.S. are on strike for the first time in decades, which could lead to shortages on goods and higher prices if it continues. These workers are fighting for higher pay and against the use of automation, which they say could take their jobs. This strike comes at a critical time, with the holiday shopping season right around the corner and the effects of Hurricane Helene already impacting the supply chain. While consumers might not notice the impact right away, experts say that this strike could last for a few weeks. We could see fewer items like fresh produce and holiday gifts on store shelves. Earth is about to get some temporary company, a mini-moon. This mini-moon is actually the size of a small asteroid, about the size of a school bus, that will get caught in Earth's gravity in the orbit planet for about 2 months. The asteroid, named 2024 PT5, was first discovered in August by astronomers in Spain. Even though it won't be visible to the naked eye, scientists say that this kind of event happens more often than we realize, but the space rocks are usually too small to detect. The mini-moon will orbit around Earth until November 25th before continuing its journey through space. It is expected to make a return by Earth in 2055. And that's it for this week's High Five. Make sure to hit that bell to turn on the notifications to stay updated with all things STN. Want to be our next High Five host? Head to the link in our bio and apply today. We'll be back next Wednesday, but until then, keep creating STN. Today is Tuesday, March 4th. If today is your birthday, you were born on National Sportsmanship Day. You share a birthday with Margot Hirschman, and on this date back in history, in 1974, the first edition of People magazine was published. The first issue only cost 35 cents and sold 1.4 million copies. If today is your birthday, happy birthday. Prom tickets are on sale now. Old Hollywood will take place at Disney's Boardwalk Resort on Saturday, March 29th. Tickets are on sale now through the hometown ticketing of the DHS website and are now $95 until Friday or tickets sell out. Don't delay, get your prom tickets today. The city of Tampa welcomes over 26 million visitors and over $1 billion of hotel revenue coming in every year. One way that Tampa visitors make their way around Tampa is by using water transportation. Caroline has more. The Bronco Theater Department proudly presents Anastasia the Musical on April 4th and 5th. Get your tickets today on the hometown ticketing section of the DHS website. The Sunshine Foundation will be hosting their annual spring fair on Saturday from 11 until 2 at the Sunshine Foundation Dream Village. Come dressed as your favorite princess or superhero character. Today is Monday, December 16th. If you were born today, you were born on National Chocolate Covered Everything Day, and you share a birthday with Sebastian Croft. On this day back in history in 1777, the American colonists disguised themselves as Mohawk Indians and threw 342 crates of tea into the Boston Harbor. The Boston Tea Party was a protest for taxes against tea. If today was your birthday, happy birthday. The library will hold their next book discussion on Wednesday during B&C lunch for the book Queen Bee by Emily Howard. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Hoffman. Congratulations to the cast of Anastasia listed on the screen. The first rehearsals take place after school today until 5:30. Broncos, make sure your grades stay out of peril, as this is the last week for the second quarter and first semester. If your teachers are still accepting late work, make sure you get them in so you can get your grades up. Broncos, if you're able to, please help out our JROTC department by participating in their annual food drive. If you're able to, please bring in a canned food good and bring it to the front office or to either the JROTC classrooms. If you have any questions, please see Lieutenant Colonel Bustos or Sergeant Wright. On to Broncos sports. On Friday night, it was the battle for Davenport. Our boys JV team defeated the Ridge Community Bolts, while our girls varsity team fell 35-34, and our boys fell 68-63. The boys are back in action on Tuesday when they travel to Poinciana to take on the Eagles. The girls are back in action on Thursday when they host the Osceola Cowboys. Boys, if you are interested in joining the baseball team, we have baseball arm care conditioning on January 6th from 2:30 and baseball tryouts on January 13th, also at 2:30. You must be cleared and activate in order to participate. If you have any questions, please see Coach Stevens. Today is Monday, December 9th, which is National Pastry Day. If today is your birthday, you share a birthday with Dame Judi Dench, and on this day back in history, in 1965, A Charlie Brown Christmas aired for the first time on American television.
Classic.
Broncos, don't forget to bring in your toys for Tots, as this Friday is the last day. The top 3 students who bring in the most toys will get either Orlando Magic tickets, $100 in vending machine money, or $100 in DHS swag. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Klink. Broncos, if you haven't met your algebra graduation testing requirement yet, we will be holding the best algebra retakes this Tuesday. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Napier. Broncos, if you're able to, please bring in some canned goods for the JROTC food drive. If you have any concerns or questions, please speak to Lieutenant Colonel Bustos or Sergeant Wright. Seniors, if you're applying for any Polk Education Foundation scholarships, make sure you have your community service or work hour forms turned in before you open your application. The due date is December 12th. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Thompson.
Attention.
Broncos, today kicks off our annual holiday Spirit Week. Today was Grinch versus Santa Day. And tomorrow will be dressed as your favorite holiday movie character. This Saturday, the boys wrestling team will host the Davenport Duel starting at 7:30 a.m. Boys baseball arm care conditioning will start January 6th at 2:30 p.m. and the baseball tryouts will start January 13th at 2:30 p.m. You must be cleared and activate in order to try out. If you have any questions, please see Coach Stevens. Today is Friday, September 13th. If today is your birthday, you were born on International Chocolate Day. You share a birthday with Tyler Perry, and on this date in history, back in 1969, Scooby-Doo, Where Were You? Is debuted on CBS. If today is your birthday, happy birthday. Attention seniors, schedule your senior portraits today. Katie will be hosting 3 road shoots on campus. The next one will take place on October 7th. The only way for your photo to appear in the yearbook is to attend one of these road shoots or to visit a Katie studio. Register today at katie.com/book. Attention seniors, there will be a college and career night on Tuesday, September 17th at 6 p.m. in the Performing Arts Center. Come get information on scholarships, Bright Futures, the Common App, and more. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Brown. Davenport High School will hold their annual Title I Spanish Night on October 1st beginning at 5:30. Attention seniors, it's time to pay your senior dues. Your senior dues include a yearbook, class shirt, lawn sign, pennant, and access to class events throughout the year. If you pay your senior dues by September 19th, then you will be able to paint your parking spot for free on September 20th. Your senior dues are $135, but the price goes up on September 30th. Get your senior dues in today. And today's ACT word of the day is obsolete, meaning no longer used, rare or uncommon. Historians assume record players would be obsolete by now, but in fact they're making a huge comeback. The DHS Theater Department proudly presents Puffs on October 18th and 19th at 7 p.m. Get your tickets today by scanning the QR code on your screen. The first ever Davenport High School Parade will take place in downtown Davenport on Thursday, October 10th at 6:30 p.m. Be there for the Davenport Stampede. Attention students, testing kicks off next week. You'll want to make sure your laptop is fully charged to take your exam. On Tuesday, the 9th and 10th graders will take the FAST ELA PM1 exam, and juniors and seniors who have not met the ELA requirement will take their retake exam. On Wednesday, students who have taken the Algebra 1 but have not passed the Algebra 1 EOC will have their best algebra retake exam. Good luck to all who are testing. Attention seniors, you will be able to order your cap and gown during lunch on Tuesday and Wednesday. If you have any questions, please go to hareofjones.com. Broncos, your homecoming theme has been announced. DHS presents the Enchanted Garden. There is a $20 early bird special if you get your tickets today. Get your tickets today from event ticketing on the DHS website. On to Bronco sports. The boys football team will host the South Lake Eagles tonight. Kickoff is at 7:30. Girls soccer conditioning will begin on Monday. You must be cleared and activate before you begin conditioning. If you have any questions, please see Coach Bonilla.